the slot, shooting, scores! Bertoni scores for Toronto! It's line to deep left field, and that's a game winner. Ford, he got it, and there he goes, inside the 10 to 5. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Job Sports Vlogs, and today's video is the post-game rundown from the Maple Leafs game I attended back on January 1st, 2026 against the Winnipeg Jets. But before we get to this one, I want you guys to please leave a like, scratch off video, hit notifications, leave your comments down below if you guys have any thoughts game went to. If you guys are at this game, any thoughts and feelings, you guys have a journal on this post-game rundown, feel free to leave comments below. Like to you guys on there. Alright guys, so let's just jump right into it, and oh my goodness. First of all, oh my goodness, man. First of all, I want to say one more time, Happy New Year! For real this time, because oh my god. I am stunned. Before we even get into this, if you guys seen the game, you know. Oh my god. What happened in this game? I have no idea. And this is gonna be an absolute emotional video. It's gonna be literally ups and downs. Like right now, this game was an emotional roller coaster ride, and I was buckled in the whole time. I never gave up on the Leafs. I was never negative at any point. I was just staying patient the whole game. I'm telling you, I went through it all. I went through the whole battle. It was definitely we weathered lots of big storms in this game, but I don't know how the hell we did this, man. I really don't know, but I am so proud of this team tonight, because the Toronto Maple Leafs got 2026 started with a huge bang, like a big bang, and they would somehow find a way to take a win in this game, take the W in this game over the Winnipeg Jets tonight. And now it might sound kind of normal to you, but you're going to see. This is going to be insane. The final score of this game being the Toronto Maple Leafs 6 and the Winnipeg Jets 5. Really good game. 11 goals in total. 6 from Leafs, 5 from the Jets. That is incredible. My first time seeing them live. I wanted the Jets to get at least 1 goal, guys. I'm going to be honest. But my goodness, 5 goals, they went off. I mean, considering they are actually currently the worst record in the NHL at 34 points, they are actually the worst team in the league as of this recording currently. So they are currently the worst team in the league. I mean, we had to win this game. We had to win this game. Because you lose a game, especially regulation, against the worst team in the NHL, it's embarrassing. Like, you just can't do that. But the Leafs, I don't know how the hell they did it. They found a way. They're outshot, though, by 10, though, which is kind of not great. But it's okay. I mean, like, honestly, we did have a great comeback in the end. It was mainly because the first period wasn't that good for the Leafs, especially. And yeah, Winnipeg got their 5 goals on 40 shots. Pretty good, actually. You know what? I have to give them credit. Considering they're 34 points, worst team in the league currently, you got to give them credit. And the Toronto Maple Leafs got their 6 goals on 30 shots. So again, pretty good. 30 shots is still good. I think they got 30 shots in both the last 2 games. So that's pretty good. So definitely the shots have been better. The goals have been better. Maybe the defense is a little bit shaky. I mean, they did good against Jersey. They got a shutout, obviously. Then they got only 3 goals against the Red Wings, so that's not bad. Too bad we freaking lost that game. But we have a big point streak, like a 5-game point streak, so 1-4 out of the last 5. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, actually. Ever since that Dallas game, it's been better. They fired Mark Savard. That was a great move. I mean, that was the best thing you could have done after that horrible game in Dallas. But, I mean, ever since, Leafs have been better. I thought the Detroit game was kind of a little bit of a downfall, but no, still. I mean, like, I went to both the games this week, and they won them both pretty good. Now, this game definitely was not clean. It was definitely not the best game from our part, but we did what we had to do. We came back, and we won the game. Awesome. Well, yeah, it's going to be insane. Buckle up, guys. All right, here we go. First period of play. I don't want to waste too much time. It's already getting late. I want to get this done before we turn to January 2nd already. Hey, this year's going fast. Okay, I'm just joking. We're still only the first day of the year. Man, this year is going to be incredible. I mean, tell you, if we're starting like this, lots of good signs for things to come for this year. Definitely starting a lot better this year than last year, 2025. Anyways, we're getting into the first period of play, and unfortunately, the Winnipeg Jets would end up getting the first goal of this game. So, obviously, like I said, at least we're playing good in the first period. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. We get the first goal of this game, and Winnipeg got the first goal of this game. I guess we get, guys, Gabriel Velarde with his 17th on the season. This is by Mark Scheifele and Kyle Connor. That make it 1-0 Winnipeg. 14 0-9 into the period. That was a nice wrist shot. That was a pretty good shot. I mean, it was on the other end of the ice. Actually, no, that one was in front of us because, yeah, we were at the net. We were in front of the net where the Leafs shot twice. Or, sorry, shot once. Sorry, where they shot once. Yeah, I got to see that one right in front of us. That was a pretty cool one. Yeah, Gabriel Velarde, my first Winnipeg Jets goal live in person coming from him. So that's really good. That's really good for him. Not good for us. I mean, at least we got it out of the way early, kind of, in the first period. But that was a good goal. I'll admit it. 1-0 Winnipeg. What are you going to do? Can't get them all. Anyways, moving on to the next goal of this game. Unfortunately, coming from the Winnipeg Jets again. They would end up getting another one and extending the lead to 2-0. And guess who you get, guys? Dylan DeMello with his second on the season, assisted by Adam Lowry, Morgan Barron. 2-0 Winnipeg, 17:38 into the period. Slap shot for Dylan DeMello. I had to do it. It was 17:38. 17:38. Okay, yeah. That's like 10 years ago now. Crazy. The nostalgia is real this year. Because everything from 2016 is 10 years old now. Do you believe that? Well, soon. I mean, we're only one day in, but still, think about that for a second. But yeah, DeMello, a good slap shot. That made it 2-0. Made it 2-0 Jets. What are you going to do now? Score after the first period. 2-0 for the Winnipeg Jets. And yeah, that's a rough start, definitely. But what are you going to do? I was kind of feeling a little bit like I wasn't feeling too good after the first. I thought maybe that Comrade was doing really good. I thought he was doing pretty good in the first period. I'm not even going to lie, guys. I was a little bit nervous. I wasn't like doubting them. I wasn't saying anything bad. I was just like thinking to myself, man, I don't know about this game. This game's not off to a good start. We're not off to a great start tonight. But luckily, Leafs would come through afterwards. Anyways, moving on to the second period of this game. This is definitely, I think, where the majority of the scoring happens. So this is going to be insane. All right, next goal will be coming from the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they began it early on too. Only 1:34 into the period, 64 seconds into the second period. And guess who we got, guys? Auston Matthews with his 16th on the season, assisted by Max Domi and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Tip-in shot for Matt, so that making it 2-1 Winnipeg. Really good for Matthews. That was a good one. Definitely needed to start the period off right. Got that goal right in front of us too. That was amazing. And Auston Matthews, man, that was awesome. That was a good goal for him. And yeah, he's back. He just came back from his injury as well. His brief his 1 game injury, I guess. Yeah, I think he only took out New Jersey. So yeah, came back. Luckily he's okay. We needed him. I think if we didn't have Matthews, we would have lost this game. So thank you, Matthews, for coming back tonight. Thank you so much, Matthews. You were probably the reason why we won this game for sure. And then moving on to the next goal in this game, yes, very quick response. Our goal was 1:34, and guess the Jets, the next goal will come from the Jets, and their goal is only coming pretty much not even a minute later. Yeah, definitely not a minute later. It was 2:11 into the second period, so that's pretty much, if you think about it, that's like 37 seconds later? Yeah, that's 40, yeah, 37 seconds after. So only 37 seconds after Matthews, the Winnipeg Jets, we'll have a quick response. I guess you get, guys, Alex Iafallo. I definitely knew it was him. 7th on the season, assisted by, Jonathan Taves. That's pretty cool. And Cole Perfetti. Backhand shot for Iafallo, and that made it 3-1 Winnipeg. And that's really unfortunate there. And yeah, that's a tough one. What are you going to do? Can't get them all. That was a good goal for him. And that made it 3-1. And then, unfortunately, we're not done with the Jets goals yet. We're not done with them yet. Only 5:24 in the period for the next goal in this game coming from the Jets. And, yeah, big Canes guy, the biggest Canes guy I know. Love this goal. Mark Scheifele with his 19th on the season, assisted by Gabriel Velarde, and Neil Pionk. And wrist shot for Mark Scheifele. Really cool to see him. That made it 4-1 Winnipeg. It was 4-1. And I was thinking that as soon as they scored the goal, too. Oh, my God. It was 4-1. It happened, man. It friggin' happened. I tell you, this is where it gets crazy, okay? So, 19th for Scheifele. That was a pretty good goal from what I saw from a distance. Yeah, it is what it is. That made it 4-1. And now, the Leafs, it took them a few minutes. It took them some time, but eventually, I think maybe Berube fired them up or something. Eventually they just decided, you know what? We got to start playing. This is the worst team in the NHL. There's no excuses. We got to play. We got to play for the badge. We got to play for the crest. Okay? We got to start playing better. Got to get off our butts and start waking the heck up here for these fans on New Year's Day. And, well, they decided to do just that. The Leafs would be getting the next goal of this game. And guess who would get, guys? Oliver Ekman-Larsson with his 7th on the season. Assist by Scott Lawton. 11:04 into the period. Just over halfway through. Wrist shot for OEL. That make it a 4-2 Winnipeg. 4-2 game. And that was awesome. Really good stuff for OEL. That's my second goal I've seen from him this season. So that's awesome. So I went in the other comeback that I saw, Chicago Blackhawks. So that's really cool. He started that. He basically started both comebacks if you think about it, because it's 4-1, right? But yeah, like he was the one who basically started both comebacks, which is pretty cool, actually. Just realized I know. That's really cool. And yeah, so that made it a 4-2. But Leafs will not be done yet. We still have one more goal to report in the second period. Leafs will not be done just yet with the scoring. And the Leafs are getting the next goal of this game. And guess what, guys? It was barely in there too. Leafs would end up getting a power play as well. And they would definitely be working on it. Definitely took them a little bit of time. But pretty much right at the perfect time, the Leafs were able to get another goal and answer within one. And guess what we get, guys? Austin Matthews with his 2nd on the game, 17th on the season on the power play. PPG, assisted by Morgan Riley, Matthias Michelli. That made it 4-3 Winnipeg. 2 seconds left in the period. It says 1957 because they reset it to 2:09. So 1957 in, basically 2 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. Wrist shot for Mats. Really good. And that's what I said. I was like, in my head, I was like, you know what? I'll be happy with a 4-3 score after 2. And they got it. Matthews came through again for his 2nd on the game. 2nd of period. That was awesome. 4-3 Winnipeg. All of a sudden, now we have a game. We went from 2-0 to now being a 4-3 game. And the Leafs having more momentum. That was huge. That was really big. Yeah, make it 4-3. After 2 periods. This game is nuts. I'm telling you, this might be game of the year already. We're just getting started. This is only day 1 of 2026. This might be one of the top games that we come back to at the end of the year for sure. Oh yeah, already. This could already be a game I come back to at the end of the year as one of the best. There's going to be some cheering in this game as well on the list by the end of the season already and by the end of the year. So that's huge. This game is definitely going to be big. This is definitely a good way to start a new year for sure. I tell you, when I already think that I'm going to come back to it at the end of the year, like I literally just did a couple weeks ago, like literally just did last week, yeah. That's pretty significant. Anyways, guys, we're moving on to the 3rd period of play, and the Leafs would not be done yet. I mean, even though they're down by 1, they weren't done yet. Only 6.5 minutes exactly, 6:30 into the period. The Leafs would end up tying this game, and guess who would get it, guys? Matthias Michelli with his 6th on the season. This is by Matthew Nice and Johnny T, JT, and wrist shot for Michelli. Tie game. Wow. Tie game at 4. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm telling you, I have not had a game that was this up and down in so long. I'm telling you, this game, I needed this kind of game. Like, I'm telling you, this was awesome. 4-4, that was huge. That was really big. And now, guys, moving on to the next goal of this game. It'll be coming, it'll be 8:50 into the period. So that's basically just, it's 2:20 after the Leafs tied the game. And unfortunately, the Winnipeg Jets would have one more answer for the Leafs in this one, and they would end up taking the lead back again. Mark Scheifele with his 20th on the season, 2nd on the game. On the power play, another power play goal, PPG. Assisted by Josh Morrissey and Gustav Nyquist. And yeah, saw him close up in warm-ups too, Nyquist. 5-4 Winnipeg, wrist shot. Just very unfortunate again. I mean, that sucks. I mean, that's a momentum breaker. I was like, I wasn't feeling that bad, but that one kind of stung a little bit. Like, yeah, we just tied the game. We did it all just for that a couple minutes after we tied it. It's not great. What are you going to do? But I made it 5-4. I'm telling you, it just happens. In a crazy game like this, you're going to have a lot of twists and turns. But not to fear, guys, because just a few minutes after that, 13-13 into the period, the Leafs would end up tying it again. They're not done yet. The Leafs would end up tying this game again, 13-13 into the period. And you're not going to believe who got this goal. And here we go. Troy Stecher with his 2nd on the season, 2nd as a Leaf, 1st goal at home for Troy Stecher as a Leaf, assisted by Bobby McMahon, Austin Matthews. 5-5 tie. Snapshot for Stecher. Let's go. Holy mother of, oh my God, what a goal. I mean, what a play. Beautiful. Place went nuts. Just nuts. And yeah, tie game. Tie game at 5, and we got a game once again. Thank God. Thank God we tied it up. I mean, you cannot do a comeback just to lose in regulation to the worst team in the National Hockey League right now. You just can't do that currently. It could change because they're not far from Chicago in a couple. I think Chicago actually did win tonight against the Stars. I think it was 4-3. But yeah, I mean, they're one of the worst, if not the worst team in the league right now currently as of this recording, so there's no excuse. You got to come to play against every team. Doesn't matter who the opponent is. Even against the Avalanche, they got to play them later this month. They're the best team in the league. Try to beat them too, please. I mean, that would be awesome. But yeah, and yeah, we got a 5-5 game. Oh my gosh! I mean, who would have predicted this kind of game? Just twists, turns, ups and downs. It's gonna be a huge post-game rundown. Okay, anyways, guys, I don't want to waste a lot of time now, and we're gonna get to the last goal of this game. 15:38, 8 into the period. Just over 2 minutes after they tied the game, Leafs tied the game. And this would be the dagger right here, the final gut punch. And guess who would get, guys? Become from the Toronto Maple Leafs! Become from the Toronto Maple Leafs! Getting the game-winning goal. Guess who would get, guys? Austin Matthews with his 18th on the season, unassisted, third of the game. And you know what that means? We got a hat-trick! For Austin Matthews. I wish I wore my Mats jersey. Oh my God. I should have worn Matthews. No, screw that. 6-5 Toronto. First lead of the game. Backhand shot for Austin Matthews. And that would be your final 6-5 Leafs. Do you freaking believe that? I mean, oh my God. I mean, but what's dumb too, I'm going to just say this real quick. I literally stopped recording, and then as soon as I stopped, he freaking scored right after. I should have just stayed freaking recording. I don't know, I'm stupid, guys. But I got the whole celebration. I realized it was him after people were throwing the hats on the ice. I'm like, oh my God, it's a hat trick. And luckily, my grandpa gave me a toque. I did throw it, guys. I think you guys saw it. I don't know if I got it good, but I threw the toque on the ice. I don't want to throw this hat. I know that's not being a true fan, but it's okay. I threw the toque on the ice. I threw something, so I did what I had to do. Apparently, it actually got on the ice, too. I think someone threw it on the ice late, and the ref actually picked it up. That's what my grandpa said, apparently. So apparently, it actually did make it on the ice late, so that's pretty cool. So if you've seen that hat, that was my hat, guys. Oh, my God. What a freaking game, man. I mean, what a start to 2026. I mean, my goodness. Happy New Year, man. Oh, my God. That'll be the last time I say it, but happy flipping New Year, guys. Let's go. What a way to start it. I mean, it was not looking good at all at 4-1. I mean, I was thinking, though, I was like, maybe this will be one of these crazy comebacks. And I was right, man. Wow, I even predicted it in my head. I mean, that's just incredible. You're not going to get that every day, guys. That is rare that you get a game like that. But thank God we had a game like that today. We needed that. And yeah, we got the job done. Anyways, guys, gotta get to overall thoughts. Yeah, so we got there. I actually ended up taking the train. I ended up taking the car back. I'm sorry, guys, about 3 stars, but we had to get going. I know. I mean, it would have been too busy. The traffic would have been too much if we stayed too long, and also with my family. So just please understand that, guys. Just don't come after me. I know it was a good game. Matthews is definitely deserved a number 1 star. Hopefully somebody filmed that for me that time, but it's okay, guys. Can't get them all. Yeah, I walked around as per usual. Pretty cool. Went down to the warm-ups. I was able to snag a first row spot this time, so that was awesome. I went a little bit earlier, though. That was cool. Got to see Jets up close. Got to see Perfetti. Especially, I got to see Adam Lowry a lot. I got to see Newt Nyquist, like I said. Velarde a little bit. Yeah, saw a few of their guys. Perfetti, I zoomed in on Scheifele for big Canes guy. Yeah, that was really cool. That was awesome. Big warm-up. That was so cool. That was awesome. What a game. I'm telling you, what a game that was. That was insane. Leafs ended up taking the win. I know big Canes guy's not a big Leaf fan, but come on. That game was insane. It was 4-1, and normally that's our thing. That's normally the Leafs thing to choke a 4-1 lead. But Winnipeg decided to be the worst team in the NHL today and friggin' choke it somehow. I don't even understand. This team is weird. I tell you, this year's team, you just never know. It's like a box of chocolates this year. You never know what you're going to get, for real. They might be crap, but they might also surprise you some days like today, which is good. It helps you get through the season, especially if we're not going to make the friggin' playoffs. I hope we do. Got to keep climbing. Buffalo's tough. They have 10 overall, so it's going to be hard to get them. But we're 2 points behind them again, so that's huge. You got a 5-game point streak. Just got to keep going. One day at a time. You can't get negative. You can't get too cocky. You have to have no expectations. You got to go one game at a time. I was very nervous for this game. I did not want to lose this game to Winnipeg, but thank God we won it. Especially since they were the worst record in the league. A lot of people are talking about them right now, and they're for sure going to be talking about them after this game, for sure. Wow. And then our seats, I'm going to just do this real quick. We were in very nice seats today. I know, I'm sorry, guys. It wasn't perfect. I had to stand up. I was talking a little bit saying sorry, guys, because the intro was kind of People were standing up all over the place. But we got gold seats. Yes, I got gold seats. I never sat in gold seats before, actually. Fun fact. I sat in every other color except for golds. I think there might be blue ones at the ends of the nets in the 300s. I'm not going to count that, though, because I sat in purples. I sat in greens a lot. I've sat in platinum a couple times. Red, like, one or twice. And then, yeah, I did gold for this game tonight. So that was awesome. My first time in golds. Wow, what a game. What a game to be in golds. That was insane. Gold seats, New Year's Day. Absolutely amazing. Leafs ended up pulling it off. I don't know how they did it, but oh my God. I'm not going to be one of those fans that are going to say we're so back, because there's a lot of work to do, guys. You really can't get too cocky. This team still hasn't been great, but they've been better. I think going like the end of 2025, going into 26, I think they've definitely been playing a lot better since they got rid of Savard. That was a great move after the 5-1 loss against Dallas. That was an amazing move. They definitely had to do that, and they definitely didn't disappoint. And Leafs and Austin Matthews, thanks for coming back, Matthews. And Leafs, thank you for not embarrassing us again against one of the worst teams in the league. So thank you guys so much for your effort tonight. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. First time seeing the Jets tonight. What a first time to see the Jets. I tell you, that might be the best game I've ever seen, seeing a brand new team live in person for me. That might be the best one, for sure, by far. 6-5, down 4-1. Down 2-0, down 4-1, down 5-4, but you still overcame all of it, and you still found a way to win that game. Just unbelievable. I'm speechless. There's no other way to put it. What a hockey game tonight. I mean, I don't know. We're playing the Islanders on Saturday. They're kind of been good, too. So, no expectations. We're going to hope that we can keep this going, but good luck to the team going forward. Hope we can keep the point streak alive at least, and the winning streak alive as long as we can. It's probably not going to last forever, but just enjoy it right now, Leaf fans. It's amazing right now what we just saw tonight. So just got to enjoy this one and move on to the next game on Saturday. But best of luck to Leafs going forward. Nothing but the best. Go Leafs go. I will always believe, even if they're bad. I'm a Leaf fan no matter what. I'm always Leafs number one. Doesn't matter. I got to be a true fan. Leafs number one. And let's go, guys. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, that's going to wrap it up real quick. So I'm going to do this fast. So please like, subscribe. One last time, guys. I promise this will be the last time. Happy New Year to everybody. Have a great 2026. Good luck on your resolutions tomorrow. Lock in, guys. Lock in on your resolutions. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it, guys. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next time. So, go, Leafs, go! And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
And there's some of that Vladdy power. Did he get enough of it? He sure did. Brought it in. Pitched it back to Allen. Who's going to go for goal?